Water politics. Water is our most important natural resource, and even though approximately 70% of the world's surface area is made up of it, we still have water issues. This creates problems between nations, and this emerging issue has been called water politics. The big problem, of course, is fresh water, both quantity and quality. Only 3% of the world's water is estimated to be fresh and suitable for human consumption, and 2/3 of this fresh water is locked up in glaciers at either end of the earth. What makes water a political issue is its uneven distribution in the world. Some countries never have to give water a moment's thought, having far more than they could ever need, while other countries have very little, and not nearly enough to support their populations. So, due to its scarcity, water is a very valuable resource, and as we have seen in history, valuable resources very often cause problems between people. It could just be that in the future, it will not be land or oil we fight over, but access to fresh, clean water. There are some worrying statistics available about water. At present, only 40% of the world's population has enough water to keep clean, and in the next 20 years, the amount of fresh water available will decrease by 30%. The World Health Organization says a person needs a minimum of around 7.3 cubic meters per year for basic personal use, that is, drinking and washing. However, in the U.S., the country with the highest water consumption, on average, individuals use over 2,500 cubic meters per year. The bottled water industry is huge in the developed world, while in the rest of the world, people drink water from wherever they can, whether that is lakes or rivers or drains. So, let's explore the politics a little more. The United Nations states it is a basic human right to have access to clean water, but this is a human right that is not being met for millions of people around the world. Problems with water distribution come from countries either not having enough of their own supply of fresh water or not having the infrastructure, the pipes, the transportation, the water treatment centers to deliver clean water to their people. Access to water is made more complicated by the fact that a river will often cross international borders and flow through several countries. Who owns it? Who has the right to control it? Countries downstream can feel vulnerable to those further up the river. Fortunately, there is a growing awareness of the importance water will play in future relations between countries. Nations are discussing the issues now to put policies and regulations in place to ensure peaceful sharing of this valuable resource. Scientists and engineers are also working hard to provide the world with technical solutions. On an individual level, we all need to respect and value this resource and play our part in using it wisely.